Hi guys, thanks for watching. I came into Forest Room for this intro because things are wild out there. I am so behind on housework. I was actually planning on doing like room specific videos this week, like a kitchen video, a living room video, all of that, and obviously I did not get to it. So I am very behind. We have a lot to do, throw your hair up in a bun, make a nice coffee, and let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like it if you do. Please subscribe if you're new here, and let's get started. Alright, welcome to day one. On day one, we are redecorating the front entryway with what we have for the space so far. And I did say I wanted to do a whole video on this, but with everything going on in the world, it's not like I can go out shopping in person for decor, which is totally fine. We're very lucky that we get to stay home. So I figured I will just put out what I have for now. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. We really wanted to lay down the new rug and put the new furniture in this area. So this furniture piece, I think we're going to give that to family. That's going out of here, and I'm going to vacuum and get everything ready for the new stuff. So I will also link all of the stuff I put in this area in the description box in case you are wondering, in case you like anything for your own home. Everything, as always, is a really good deal. I am such like a deal finder. I always want to make sure I get the best price. So I do my research and find the best of the best in terms of prices. I find the same thing on like so many different websites, and then I buy whichever is the cheapest. And I do have a garden stool to put either on each side of this table or underneath. I had two and one arrived shattered, and now it's out of stock. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get a second one, but the look that I wanted is a pair. And then I have a new rug to lay down, and I'm very inspired by Randy Garrett Design. So I've been talking about her actually a lot in videos lately. I need to get some pink items, and this is by no means done, but I do have several things to lay out. So I hope you guys like at least what it is starting to look like.
To have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small.
And now that I'm looking at everything, I'm thinking I will put that garden stool on the right side. I might put baskets underneath the table for sandals and whatever we wear in and out of the house during these warmer months. Originally, I wanted 2X benches under here. I love that look, but all of the ones I'm finding are super expensive, and I don't want to spend a ton of money on those benches if it's only for decor. So yes, work in progress. Now we are on to day two, and we're going to start out in the kitchen.
Far away from the city lights. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't.
Since I was planning on doing room specific videos this week, every room got a little dirtier, a little more messy, and the house is out of control. But luckily I was able to get so much done in this video, so you guys are really in for it. If you have a lot of cleaning to do right now, I'm going to be keeping you company for a while because my list was out of control. So I'm starting by taking care of all of the dirty dishes, getting things off the counter, putting away baby items, sterilizing baby items, unloading and loading the dishwasher, all of that.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky.
The rug that was at the front door is now under the kitchen sink and dishwasher area, and I have to say I really do like it here. It's something that Chad did without even saying anything. Sometimes he likes to move around furniture and decor a little bit, and it's almost always something that I would have never thought of myself and I really like, so pat on the back to him. Unloading the dishwasher, taking care of all of this craziness. I always hope when I'm filming these videos that it's empty, and it almost never is, so taking care of that before I load it all up up and take care of the big mess right next to the sink, all of the dirty dishes. If you're new here, I recently did a mom routine video where I share basically what I do to get ready for every day as far as the sanitizing and wiping things down and what I need to prepare ahead of time. And then a lot of people ask about the dish rack on my sink and a lot of other like house organization items you see in these videos. Almost all that stuff is linked on my Amazon page, which there is a link for that in the description box too.
Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud. Love out loud. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder.
Let me know in the comments what you guys have been making during this time. Everyone's doing so much more cooking than they're probably used to at home. So we've been making some cookies and banana bread, which we normally never bake, but we've been doing a little bit of baking. I'm also looking for some recipes for dinner that are easy and don't require a ton of pots and pans, because the dishes, I know you guys can relate, but the dishes right now are so real. I'm doing way more dishes than I'm used to doing. So any easy recipes or any recipes that you've been doing that you really like lately, let them, or not let them, but write it in the comments for me and for everybody else.
Spend time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it up to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want.
We're almost done with the dishes, and then I'm moving on to a new project. But first, I'm going to shut the dishwasher, put away a few hand-washed items, and then I'm going to scrub down the drying rack and also the sink. And after I'm done with this scrubby on these two projects, I'm going to put it in the dishwasher. So if you ever see me scrubbing down the sink, that is the last thing I will use the scrubby for. And also if you ever see me like wiping out a sink with a towel, that's the last thing I use a towel for. I feel like we all have our habits in terms of things like that.
So it's yours, not the try. Oh, this is the real thing. I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden. I'm gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, 'cause I am golden, I'm golden.
There's a few cutting boards that I need to wipe down, and then I'm going to put those away in the island. We have shelves in there, and it's so nice having like sections because we didn't have that at the old house. Then I'm going to start wiping down the counters, and I'm still using that concentrate from Mrs. Meyer's. It's a lemon verbena concentrate. You add water to it. It's so nice to have. And I also wanted to ask you guys for recommendations on any household products that you've been using lately. I am such a creature of habit, I feel like, with products. I've been using and buying a lot of the same things, but I want to branch out. I want to try some new things so I can recommend them and let you know what I think. So any of your favorites, anything that you started using recently, anything you think I would like, whether it's for countertops, for toilets, for floors, whatever it is, write it in the comments, and I'm going to order a couple of those and try them out in my next video. Almost done in here with the countertops. After this, I'm going to wipe off the stove top, and then we'll move on to the dining area and the living room before doing floors. Yes, we're still planning on painting the island. I see a lot of questions about that, but again, with everything going on right now, you cannot go buy paint. Not a big deal, but that's why we haven't done any painting. I would love to do painting right now with being stuck at home so much, but since we can't buy it, we can't do it. So that's okay. We'll wait for a few months, few weeks, whatever it is going to be, nobody knows. So I'm going to finish wiping down the stove, still using the concentrate, and then we will go from there.
Didn't want the night to end. And now there's a wind of change. I've never ever felt this way. You're stuck inside my mind, deep inside my mind. I think that now's the time. Longing for you, pick up the phone. Catching a flight, I'm coming home. Back to the place I've always known. Home, home. Seeing you soon, I gotta run. We're gonna have a lot of fun and spending this summer alone. I'm coming home.
The dining table is wiped off, the cabinet in there is wiped off, and now we're going to get started in the living room area. And I did not do mirrors in the video, but I did want to mention so many of you over the years have recommended white vinegar and water on my mirrors, and I finally tried it because I have that 4 boy bottle that I use on his toys, which is 1/5 white vinegar, the rest water. It works so well on mirrors. I was honestly shocked. I thought it would be a little bit streaky. No, they look like crystal clear. If you've never used white vinegar and water on mirrors, I think you should try it. So I'm getting all this stuff out of the way in here. This cabinet on the wall, it won't stay there. That's the same cabinet that we're going to give to family when we have the chance, when we see them next. But we didn't want to bring it upstairs or downstairs for only hopefully a few weeks. So that's going to live on that wall for now. Forrest is playing in his little activity center. I'm continuing to wipe down surfaces, and now we're going to get started with vacuuming. So I'm doing this area, I'll do the kitchen, the dining area, the living room, the foyer, and then we will start working our way upstairs. The stools at the counter island are from Ballard Designs. I found them there on a really good deal. Those are also linked on the home decor highlight tab on my Instagram. A lot of home decor stuff is linked there. I'm pretty sure these island pendant lights are linked there and also linked on my Amazon home tab. So I try and link things. I see so many comments. I try and get back to as many comments as I can. I know I don't see everyone's, but I try and link stuff, you guys. If you have a question, it probably is linked somewhere that isn't too difficult to find. Those polka dot canisters are from Home Goods. I'm really missing Home Goods. I know a lot of you are too.
Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times.
All right, so we're going to start working our way upstairs. First, I'm getting all of this stuff off of the stairs that accumulates throughout the day and the last few days. And we're going to start in my bedroom. We have a lot of things to do up there. Honestly, there is more I could have done downstairs, but I was getting tired of that floor. I wanted to do something different. I feel like I could never get it all done. I know a lot of you can relate, but gosh, I could spend like 24 hours straight and there would still be things I felt like I needed to do. So I'm vacuuming as I go upstairs, and then we will get started with that floor. Now for my bedroom. So the first thing I'm doing in here is taking care of all of the clothes that were on the stairs downstairs. There's a few things that needed to go in the laundry, but for the most part, it's items I didn't wear that long, so I hung them back up or folded them back up. A few baby items I put in the laundry, and at this point, I realized I should probably wash my sheets, so that's what I'm doing now. We didn't put the duvet cover back on for a few days, so that's only been slept on and used a couple times, but our sheets I knew were ready for a wash. So that stuff's coming off. I'm going to start some laundry and then we will wipe things down in here.
Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious. Different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way.
We ended up moving this dresser in the middle of filming this, so it's going to be on a different wall in a few minutes. Right now though, I'm moving the changing station out of our room into Forrest's room. He's never really spent a whole lot of time in there. We're trying to get him a little more comfortable in there, so he's starting his naps in his room, and then of course his diaper changes for the most part will be in his room. So this dresser is getting a wipe down, and yes, I do want to paint in our bedroom so bad. You know, like every time I show it to you, I tell you all of our plans in here, so you already know all of that. One day soon, hopefully, we can do the painting process. It will make such a big difference. That's why I love paint so much. It makes the biggest difference ever, and it's not hard to do. Anybody can do it. So anyways, continuing to wipe down surfaces, I'm going to put away a few things that are on the floor in the closet, and then we will go from there.
Faith has got to come my way. I gave it all to you for too long.
Sweaters are an item I tend to fold instead of hang because they are a heavier weight and the shoulders can stretch out, or they can have like those hanger hooks on the shoulder, the hanger marks that poke out. So just a little tip in case you are someone that hangs them and has noticed that. I'm going to vacuum our bedroom and then we're going to move on to my bathroom.
There must be another way. There must be conscious. Different things in different ways.
The carpet that we picked out for this room has a lot shorter pile height. I think that's what it's called, like the length of the fibers of your carpet. So it has to be vacuumed all the time. I feel like it's one of those carpets where if you're not vacuuming regularly, it really shows. So I feel like I need to do this all the time. Otherwise, you can see like the pathways that we walk all the time from our bedroom into the bathroom kind of thing, and in and out the door. So that's a little bit annoying, but not a huge deal. I just have noticed that. So one of the first things that we looked at besides the color of the carpet was the pile height. It's going to be much shorter and I think a lot easier to care for.
Has got to come my way.
Now for my bathroom, and you know the drill in here. First things first, everything on the counters. I always do my best not to leave things on the counters, but as you can see, I'm not that great at achieving that goal. Whenever I'm getting ready, I never have a whole lot of time. It's like a mad rush. So that's why things get left out. There is a lot here, a lot more than there normally is. Again, I always think I'm filming and then I never get the chance. So things accumulate and add up really fast. I'm going to put a few things in the closet. I'm going to wipe down the counters, of course, after I wipe out the sinks. That's why I wait. I do the countertop, I do the faucets, skip the sink, and then I do those last, and that means that towel is done with.
It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. We have come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits.
I grabbed the laundry basket I keep in here a few minutes ago, so I don't have to worry about that. I just grabbed the bath mat. Now I'm going to flip the laundry so the sheets we put in a little while ago are ready to go in the dryer. A few more items are in there, and then I do have some laundry to fold, and I go through phases, as you guys know, of being so good about laundry and keeping up with it, and then I completely fall off the wagon and I have a mountain of laundry. So today I'm right in the middle, have a little bit to do, but it's not too crazy.
You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. Far away from the city lights. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us.
I've asked for laundry tips before, and a lot of you have told me that you have designated days of the week for laundry, like no matter what, on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, whatever it is, you always do laundry. I wish I was that disciplined. I need to get on your level.
Us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out. You could never wear me out.
That drawer has my backup of dish towels and all of those microfibers I use for cleaning. So some towels I do keep under the kitchen sink, but just a couple of each. All my back stock is right there. Now I'm grabbing all the baby clothes. That's going into the nursery and going to be hung up in his room. We're going to put the sheets back on my bed. Yay, I finally washed and dried and put sheets back on in one video. That doesn't happen very often. A few more things to do in here before we wrap this up.
I got down. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper. Kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
My bed is linked on that home decor highlight tab on my Instagram. That's probably the #1 comment I get back to so often, and I know I don't get back to everybody. Again, I try so hard, but it is linked on my Instagram for you. I have a lot of laundry I'm putting away now. Still doing the KonMari method for t-shirts. I just think it's like the best way to fold them ever. It's so easy to see every single pair and random, but I did have a dream of like house hunting and going through houses that people lived in, so all their stuff was in it. It was all decorated, and I have a lot of ideas now for our bedroom from that dream. That sounds so weird, but it's just, I don't know, it was a house that was like so well done and everything felt very elegant, and I'm so excited to like recreate some of that in our bedroom. So hanging up some laundry, a few of my items to put away now in my closet.
Love a little louder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder.
That's everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're new. There are so many videos linked down below. There's a cleaning playlist as well if you're not done with what you're working on today. And I will see you right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye!